That's right. You are watching Create More Success Blog TV. If not now, when? Alright.
Yeah, and we're go. Hi everybody, this is Dwayne Langley from CreateMoreSuccess.com. I'm really glad that I was able to get this broadcast out to you today. I'm actually on vacation visiting family in New England, and sorry to all the Patriots fans who had to watch their team get smoked by Baltimore the other day, but those things happen. Regardless, like I said, I'm really glad I was able to get this out. I've been getting a lot of emails on this topic, and I'm very, very, very passionate about this topic. That topic is RSS. And so obviously I'm getting so many emails on the same thing, and maybe it's because I'm passionate, maybe people ask me because they know that I care about it. But I just think it's also something that's on a lot of people's minds, and whether you know nothing about RSS or you're very familiar with RSS and you use it to some degree, I really believe that this video that I've made is going to be extremely beneficial to you, showing you not only what RSS is and what you can do with it, but really how you can create more success in your professional life by taking RSS usage to the next level. Okay, so I don't want to waste any more time. I'm way, way, way too excited. So I'm probably going to break the video into 3 parts. Keep your eyes out for Create More Success Blog TV. I should be launching that very, very soon, any minute now, and enjoy the video. Wow. What is that feeling? RSS, most commonly expanded as really simple syndication, is a family of web feed formats used to publish frequently updated work. What was that stuff? An RSS document, which is called a feed, web feed, or channel, includes full or summarized text plus metadata such. Whoa. Web feeds benefit publishers by letting them syndicate content automatically. That's really powerful, whatever it was. I'm going to show you exactly how to do all of that right now. Alright, so here we are. Let's get started. This is your first step in RSS feeds becoming a way for you to create more success in your professional life. It is massive. I'm only going to be showing you the tip of the iceberg when it comes to this, and I'm still going to be showing you so much. So let's get started. Like all things on the internet, we're going to start with Google and go to the Google search, and we're going to type in Reader, because the first part is to get you your Reader. Now we're going to go to the very first listing here, which is Google Reader. Click on that. And depending on your situation, if you have a Google account or no, is what you're going to do here. So if you do have a Google account, you're going to sign in with your email and your password. If you have a YouTube account, since they've merged, it's very simple for you to just get a Google account right from your YouTube and switching over. It makes it much more simple. If you don't have either of those and you need to create an account, this is obviously where you would. Either way, I'm going to sign in myself, and you do the same, and I will see you inside the Reader. Excellent, so we're in Reader, Google Reader. How exciting, how exciting. Your reading list is empty. Well, not for long, I'll tell you that. Not for long. So here we are in the Reader. Some more options for Google exist up here. This is going to be where you're going to spend a little bit of time at the add a subscription, and this is where your subscriptions will go. The rest of these items I'm not really going to get into. Starred is a lot of fun. Maybe I'll do a little side piece on that. And recommended sources is kind of fun. As you start to put things into your Reader, Google will start to recommend things for you, so sometimes you can find a good read, a good site just by their recommendations. But first things first, I just want to kind of show you the basic of how to put in a subscription. And the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to go to add a subscription, and then I'm going to put an RSS feed into here. And just for this example, because I know the feed already, I'm going to use my site, www.createmoresuccess.com. And because it's a WordPress, I'm going to just add feed. I'll tell you a little bit more about that little WordPress tip and trick in just a moment. So there's the RSS. I press add, And here's the site with all of the most recent things coming up. You have create more success by learning to take compliments, create more success by patting yourself on the back, etc., and on and on. You can see here that it is now in the subscriptions, which means we have subscribed, and it's kind of just floating there by itself. So we want to put a little organization to this because we plan on putting a lot of subscriptions in there because we're going to really use this reader, right? That's right. So how do we start to organize our subscriptions? Well, luckily you don't have to do this too often. Just once each folder is necessary, and you're going to this is the reader right here, and each one of these little segments is another post or article, and at the bottom of each post or article you can put add star if you really like it, and that also appears up here. Like, share, share with note, email, keep unread, add tags, and as I'll show you in a moment, we're going to add another thing over here. I'm not going to go into all of these. We're just going to go right here to add tags. And I don't know if that's in your view, but it says separate tags by comma, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this My Sites. I like to have a folder that's just the RSS feeds of my sites, and then I'm going to press save. So as you can see over here, now it says My Sites. Now we want to put this Create More Success into My Sites because once again, as we start to build our subscriptions, 5, 10, 100, 200 more, it's going to be much easier to go through them when they're all in their folders. So we've added the tag My Sites, and now we're going to go to the feed settings up here, and as we can see, My Sites has been added. New folder is if you want to create a new folder. Does not work. I don't even know why they have that. Maybe someone can email me about that. If you want to add a new folder, you do it with the add tags. So anyways, we're here at the feed settings, and we're going to add the Create More Success into My Sites. So as you can see over here in the subscriptions, it is now nice and neat. It is organized underneath My Sites. So that is a very brief overview of how to add a subscription, but let's have some real fun. Let's make it so that you can understand really what can be done, because as you know, I am totally excited about it. So let's go back over to Google and let's have some fun real quick. Great way to get over to the Google search when you're in Reader is web. That means it's going to take you right back to the front page. So okay, now we're on the hunt for some RSS feeds. So here we are at Google. Let's assume that your niche or your hobby, your passion is candle making. So we're going to type that in there, and here we are at the results for candle making. I see here that the #1 site is candletech.com. We have our sponsored links on the side here. So let's take a look at candletech.com. Here we are, candle and soap making techniques, and looks like a pretty nice site here. So let's say that this is a site that we'd want to keep. We're going to look throughout the site for that symbol. What's that symbol again, Dwayne? That's right. That is right. We're looking for that symbol. Now I don't see that symbol here, but a little trick is it kind of looks like it's a WordPress blog to me. For some reason I'm thinking that it is. So just to see if I'm right, and I'm going into the address bar, which is a little out of your where you can see here, I'm typing in after the address /feed, and sure enough I was right. It is a WordPress blog. So a little trick there is you take the address, and I'm going to, there you go, so you can see what's in the address bar at top. It's the candletech.com /feed. So I try that just if I have a hunch that it is what I think it is. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go above here. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's why I'm bringing it down. I just copied that. So that's the RSS address. And now we're going to go back to Google Reader.